What's up? My name is Lamb. This is Lamb Nation back at it again with another great video. On today's video, I'm going to be discussing why some women do not like men who play video games. So I just want to throw out this. In this video, chew the meat, spit out the bones, and that basically means the good information, take it in. The bad information, just disregard. Second thing I want to say is that I was given this world, I didn't make it. So if you got any gripes or complaints, you're upset about the situation and what it is, I can't help that. I can't change that. I didn't make the world. I was just given it. Yeah, it kind of just it is what it is. We fell into this situation. We have very little control over what actually goes on and how to change stuff and how people respond. And it's human nature, human behavior. We've been hardwired this way. And then also everybody is different. So I just say that, that's why I said some women. This doesn't apply to all women, but some women don't like dudes who play video games, and I'm gonna try to give you a little insight and explain why that may be. So before I get started, I also want to say, enjoy your life. Forget what a female's saying or a dude's saying or whatever for your partner, whatever. Forget what a female is saying about you playing video games. The thing is, if your program is to work 20 hours a week and play video games 40 hours a week, then that's your program. If it's to work 40 and then play video games for 40, if you just play video games on Saturdays, you play 1 hour in the afternoon, you don't play video games at all. It don't matter what no woman think. Forget what she think or why she mad and you can't get no girl or whatever, or she there but she nagging and complaining. Hey, if she doing that, hey, she gotta go get rid of her. I mean, what else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? If that's a big part of your life and that's what it is, then you need to find you a woman who's going to be okay with that, who's going to be okay with your program. There's girls out there who just like, a dude who stay at home is a lame dude. Still who stay at home and play video games is lame. Well, some people like lame. Some girls enjoy playing video games from time to time. So if you got one of them girls that's nagging and complaining to you about video games, then I ain't gonna tell you to stop playing your video games. You're not gonna stop doing something you love and enjoy for no female. You don't never do that. Just get rid of the chick and get you a new one, right? So, first reason why a female might not like a male who is playing video games all the time. We're talking about excessively. Yeah, excessively. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you come home from work and you play 2 to 3 hours a day, that's excessive. If you play 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, and you play 5 hours on Saturday and then an hour on Sunday, that's excessive. So a reason a woman might not like that is because that's time you could have been working. So you telling me you only working 20 hours, 30 hours, 40 hours a week at most. You only working 40 hours a week, but then you're coming home and playing video games. Why you not out making more money when y'all live in a small apartment? Or why her car broke down, or why she need a new car, she need a new fit. Y'all ain't been out. You talking about you ain't got money to go out. Go out there and make some money. What you doing playing video games? They're games. Women don't like in the sense of when you dating, women don't like men who play games. And little kids play games. Grown men don't play games. In that sense of why they don't like dudes who play video games. Why? I mean, we all need a little bit of leisure time, but when you do it excessively and compulsively, and it's almost like an addiction, it's like you don't have no control over who you are as a man and as a person. It's like the video games got a hold on you. You have no say so. You have no control over your body. So that's a reason that women don't like men who excessively play video games, because the time that you spend playing video games, you could be working and you could be making more money. And that is the safety and security and provider aspect of a woman, because they know if you don't have your stuff together at any moment, y'all could be down and out. Y'all could be facing eviction, homeless, an emergency or whatever. That's what a woman is thinking about. If y'all got kids, they need safety and security. And it's also this thing about hypergamy. Some women just like stuff and materialistic things. So you out here playing video games when you could be making more money to get her more stuff and acquire more things. And and that just speaks to hypergamy. So even if you playing video games 1 hour a week, hey, that hour you make $25 an hour, that could have been 25 more hours in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So so a woman will work you to death, you know what I'm saying? So if you working 8-hour days and you could be working 10, 12, if you could work 24-hour days, they'll work you and they'll make you want to get money to bring back to the household. So if you spending 40 hours a week playing video games, that's a whole nother job. That's a whole nother shift. And you use it like you spending hours like it's a career and you ain't even making no money from it. If you was making money from it, it'd be one thing, but you just up there for entertainment, lollygagging, you know. A woman is not gonna like that. Number 2, they said a dude who play video games and stay in the house is a lame is because you're boring and you're predictable. They know that, let's say you working 9 to 5, you can get up, you can eat you some breakfast, some cereal, whatever, and get dressed, you can shower, you can go out the house. You gonna work from 9 to 5. You gonna stop past. You gonna get some Starbucks on the way home. You gonna get a 7-Eleven, get 7-Eleven hot dog, whatever on the way home. You can be home in the crib by 6. Take another shower 6:30, and then by 6:45 you're gonna be in the chair and you're gonna be playing from 6:45 to 8:45 to dinner time. Then you might stop, take a little break for dinner, and then you're gonna be right back in the chair. And then you'll play till it's 11. Then you play till 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock. So she gotta drag you in bed. She gonna be begging for you to give her something. You can be too tired. Then you give her something, you'll fall asleep, and she ain't done yet. She ain't finished, but you finished. But then you got work in the morning. Like, you gonna do the same boring old thing over and over again. Women don't like that. Now, like I said, chew the meat, spit out the bones. If this don't apply to you, if you play your video games at different times every day, then I guess that don't apply to you. But to the dudes, I know a dude at work said we got off of work at 4. He said he played video games from 5 to 11 every night. 5 to 11. He said he stopped to eat and stuff, and then 11 you shower, you get 12, and you be back to work at 7 a.m. So if you do something like that, women not gonna like that, because women like excitement, you know what I'm saying? They like stuff that's unpredictable. They wanna, you come home and be like, hey, we ain't playing video games, get dressed, we going out. You text them on the way home, hey, shower and put some clothes on, you know what I'm saying? And you go take them to different spots and do different things. Now, if you do that once or twice a week, and then you play your video games, and maybe this don't apply to you, maybe it's some of them other reasons, like I said, as far as you could be making more money, or, who knows, but that could possibly be a reason. Like I said, you predictable. Dudes follow into a routine. I've noticed that a lot of women can get on routines, but as far as when it comes to dating and the attraction to a man, they like to be surprised, and they want to be excited, and they want it to be unpredictable. Another reason could be that you're not building your community. This, like I said, it's not everybody. Some women don't care about that, but for the women that do, and I think especially in like the black community, if you're not building your community, then what does that say about you as a man? Okay, now if you playing the video games and building your community, that's something different. But you a 25-year-old black man, yeah, you work your 40 hours, yeah, or whatever, you want to relax and because the black man has been through so much. Well, we got a lot more to go through. And the thing is, like, we at war, and some people don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about excessively playing video games. I'm not saying you play 2 hours, 2 nights a week or something like that. That's not excessive. I'm talking about you excessively play video games. We at war. The black community is suffering. The black men are going to jail. The black women are dying in the hospitals. The families are separated. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the black community, and you sitting around playing video games. Are you mentoring a child? Are you volunteering? Are you sharing and spitting knowledge? Are you making YouTube videos? Are you taking classes? Are you learning a trade? Are you trying to elevate yourself? Are you trying to buy land? Are you trying to buy property? Are you getting into stocks? Said, I don't play video, like for real, she was like, I don't want to do to play video games. I want to do to play the stock market. And that's how women think. So are you building your community? Are you helping out? And you think, well, I don't shoot nobody and I don't hurt nobody and I'm with my girl and I come home every night. That's like the bare minimum, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't realize in America how many luxuries we have. We live a very privileged life despite the income gaps and despite the low wages. I'm talking about in the span of history, we live a luxury life where you can play video games for 20 hours a week, 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week. Like back in Africa, we'd be at war, fighting tribal stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So to say that you can do that, that's a very privileged lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you got AC, in the summertime, heat. You know what I'm saying? You can drive around in your car and you ain't gotta walk everywhere, you ain't gotta bike nowhere. And the long history of a life that's a luxury. So for you to act like you got this hard knock life because you work 40 hours a week and you an accountant, so you just so stressed out. It's like when you think about real men and what they really had to go through in the real world and how they had to be providers and protectors, like it's down to like less than a fraction of a percent of that. So if all this woman is asking you to do is play a little bit less video games, then I don't know, man. You might want to reevaluate what's important to you in life and what are your values and how are you better building how can you better build your community, because your brothers and sisters out here dying and out here struggling and you're playing video games. What does that say about you? So I actually had a long list of stuff and then I lost it. So I'm gonna just leave it at those three. You could be working more and making more money. You're boring and you're predictable and you're not building your community. So those are, I guess, the top three reasons I can think of off the top of my head why women do not like men who play video games. Thank you for watching.